Today on What Is It About You, we're at my cousin Pat's house. He lives in St. Benedict, Iowa, and he is quite the gardener, quite the painter, the artist, quite the thinker. He's got some deep thoughts, and today we're going to learn a lot about the world. So Pat, you painted all these paintings?
Yeah, these are what I'm doing now that I've retired. I'm learning to paint. I've been learning for, since about 1982 or 1983.
What makes this painting special?
I painted this after my wife died. I wanted to learn how to paint the Northern Lights because we enjoyed watching them here from Iowa. And so I incorporated her cremains in the moon and also in the beach, because when she came to Earth, she brought that bottle to me, and we shared the Northern Lights, and now we can share them forever with this. Whenever I want to, I can walk up and touch the moon and feel like there's a connection between her and I, more than the one that we already have. Because we two are married, not just till death do we part, but forever, because that's who we are. We know each other, we've lived each other's lives before, and we're here together now to enjoy it. She prompted me to do this because I used to make Anna gifts for every Valentine's Day. I'd make her a wood product because I worked in a wood shop. Mm-hmm. I made her hearts, I made her trivets, I made her clocks, but she liked my paintings better. So I thought, well, maybe I should concentrate on what's selling.
There you go.
Have you ever watched Robin Williams? Robin Williams did a movie about his wife dying, and he was going to find her, and he was traveling through different paintings that she had done.
I have seen this movie, and it is fantastic.
It is a fantastic movie, one of his best, and it's about their love. And that's just something else that really endeared me to this, is the fact that my heart works that way too. I'm tied with it to all the people that I know. And that is my religion, is love. I started with Bob Ross. He taught me a lot. And I've kept going on so that I can hopefully do better.
Would you say you're a professional painter?
No, I'm a passionate painter.
Passionate. So,
yes.
And you don't sell these paintings at all, right?
No, I've never sold a painting because I believe I'm just here to put beauty in the world. I'm not here to make money at it, and money is not what they're about. Me learning to paint and leaving something for those who come after to say, that's something this guy did. That's what's important to me.
What's the story with this one, Pat?
Okay, this was a painting I did when the Ukraine war first started, when Russia invaded them. And it symbolizes the damage done to the Ukraine and the fact that the Russians just rolled over them. So I used the least offensive rolling over tool I could think of, and that was a beach ball. And I got to thinking that a beach ball can be stopped by one sunflower. And I heard about the old women who would give the Russian soldiers sunflower seeds to put in their pockets so that when they died, they could at least grow some beauty in the country they invaded. And so I put that one sunflower in the way of that beach ball to represent that one country can stop a much bigger opponent simply by standing up for itself and allowing the world to see that that's what we all have to do. We have to help each other, which we seem to be doing. One can hope. I originally started painting to have something to leave my son because I wasn't sure I'd have anything else in this world to leave him. And we had a great life, and then he died. I was lost, but I still had painting, and it saw me through. And I've learned a lot more since. I don't have him to leave him to, but now I've got my daughter and her husband.
And you guys are doing some painting as well?
Yeah,
Here and there, yeah.
But
Are
Not
you
quite as
learning?
much as Dad.
Are you learning from Pat, or?
No, they teach me a lot about painting.
I do try to take his advice, though I think he's been doing it long enough. Maybe he might know a thing or two at this point.
He's pretty good.
I'm quite partial.
Yeah. Tell me about these tattoos.
We got them as an engagement process instead of
As
just getting
opposed to
wings.
just the rings. Went ahead and did a whole tattoo about it.
Yeah.
Because I intend to be together with him for quite a while.
Till death.
Ideally, yeah.
That is the idea of marriage, isn't it?
I hope.
We're pretty darn happy. A year in.
Squeeze as many years as we can.
So are those like street lights growing out of something? Is that what it is?
It's supposed to be like a street lamp and a moth.
A moth, okay.
Yeah.
Bailey had already had the snake, so I said, yeah, we'll just mash and do the whole thing.
Oh, the snake was already there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm going to leave them all to them because, well, they enjoy having them around in their house. And I think everybody should live in a museum. And that's kind of what we look like here, is a museum. Actually, these are just all my practice paintings. And one day I'll do good and make a masterpiece.
One day you'll finally paint a painting that's a good one?
Yeah, I'll finally do something right.
Is this from a picture or from your remembrance of seeing the Northern Lights?
That is strictly from my mind. I made a point of making every brush stroke different. The sky is different than the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights are different than the water, and the water is different than the beach as far as brush strokes and texture, because I wanted it to be the most special painting I ever made, because Anna was the most special person in my life.
I just realized what I have not seen in your paintings yet.
What is that?
I haven't seen a signature on any one of them. Are they there and I've missed them?
No, I don't sign my paintings because they're not really my paintings. They're just coming through me. I don't consider myself the artist. I consider myself just the person who's putting the paint on the canvas. Somebody else is in control of this world and our lives. I'm okay with that. And I've been very well pleased with all I've been shown. I've learned a lot.
So, Vicky, you're going to be the keeper of all these paintings when your dad passes?
Ideally, I'll disperse them as
Are you-
folks like them.
Are you aware of this?
Yeah, we've talked about it a time or two.
Nice. So, are you going to give them away to people in his spirit? Or are you going to sell them? What are you going to...
I plan to give them away in Dad's spirit. They weren't intended to be sold. It wouldn't be right to make money off them.
Right?
And shoot, whoever enjoys them, they're meant to be enjoyed freely. Heck,
Can I put dibs on one right now?
sure.
Yeah? I want this one.
That one right at the top there?
Yep.
All right. Noted. It is in the brain
whenever,
bank.
whenever that's in the cards.
Gotcha.
No hurry, Pat. No hurry.
Don't rush off.
So my cousin Pat is quite the interesting guy, and it seems to me that after all his years and everything he's seen in the world, he's had a ton of different jobs. He's tons of life experience, lost a son, lost a wife, and is holding on carefully and lovingly to his daughter and her husband. What he seems to want to add to this world is love and beauty. And I knew as soon as we went to visit him that I had to capture this and bring it to you and show some of his beauty to the world. I don't know when or if the world will get to see his work any other way, because he doesn't plan to distribute these paintings in any organized fashion. I believe he could sell them for lots of money if he wanted to, but that seems to not be what he wants to do. So I wanted to share this with you and share Pat and his lovely daughter and her husband with you. He's a fun guy, and I hope you enjoyed this second episode of What Is It About You? I've got more interesting folks that I have been talking to on camera, and I can't wait to bring out what it is about them that will make you interested in them. That's the whole point of this YouTube series. A quick editor's note. I've been using this app on my phone that allows me to film with two cameras at one time, and there's a setting on there that does picture-in-picture, and there's a different setting that films two separate video feeds of each camera. I meant to record two separate video feeds, but instead I hit the picture-in-picture button, And that's why you see half of my face as I'm talking to Pat and his daughter and her husband in this video. Rest assured, I am working on the technical side of making these videos. That's why I got this much nicer camera. I will be relying less on the iPhone. However, that will be the camera I have with me most of the time. So I do plan to use that for a lot of the footage you'll see in upcoming What Is It About You videos. But this new camera should be doing the bulk of the work. So thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my learning curve when it comes to making and editing these videos. And I hope you're enjoying watching them as much as I'm enjoying making them. See you next time.